question for the panel that may be of interest. You know, a lot of, well, basically when we see art, we see the finished product, and a lot of things go on behind the scenes. How do you find that you like working? I mean, is the visual a very oral type of process? Like, do you hear what you're painting or creating, or do you just like draw from other work so it's a visual?
I have actually works where the title can be the music that I'm listening to, because I can translate the music into what I'm doing. But most of the time I listen to books, CDs. But music really plays a big part of my work.
Yeah.
It's very musical, people, of course, the color itself and the arrangement, but I love music, like everybody else, I think. Everybody can spend music. There has to be sound when I'm creating something. But when it gets to the very, very detailed one, when I have to concentrate, total quiet.
I almost always work in silence. It's funny, even though I'm from the neighborhood, I always like noise in the background, whether it's I'm sleeping or reading. I always like something in the background. When I make my art, when I'm in the studio, it's the only time that I like complete silence, because it's a form of meditation for me. It's the only time where I'm completely alone, completely encompassed in the work. I think about the imagery, about the coffee cup in the background. So for me, it's almost like a trance. It's the only time that I'm completely engulfed in the work. So I like that silence.
My work's very process oriented. I don't actually know what the end product's going to look like at all. And it's very abstract, and actually the moment I start thinking about what I'm doing, that means I need to step back, because it's going to go completely, like, it's going to be a mess. So I like to suspend, I like to suspend criticism as much as possible. So it's very automatic, and I'm a visual thinker anyway, so I feel like what actually happens in the process of just construction and deconstruction, there's a lot of erasing, there's a lot of mistakes, there's just a lot of crazy stuff happening. I like to just sort of think that a lot of what comes through is my own kind of very subconscious navigating, like, of my natural environment, my experiences. Perhaps this crazy shape that I'm creating is something I've seen, but I can't quite put a name to it. And the moment I put a name to it, that means the magic's gone. So for me, the process is the most important thing. And funny enough, when I'm done with something, I find the romance in that is done. I'm ready to give it up.